Hello. At first, let me introduce myself. I'm Natalie, head of PR in ClickDealer. As an international performance marketing agency, we have more than 40 verticals, and one of the major verticals in which we succeed is e-commerce. So we are here to discuss all things e-commerce with Kristina, a manager of product management in BigCommerce. BigCommerce is an outstanding and trusted commerce solution provider with a number of well-known partners and clients. And recently, they got the award as the best commerce or multi-vendors platform in the US. And Kristina, as a product manager with 10 years of experience building and growing e-commerce and digital products, passionate about creating products and customers love. Hello, Kristina.
Hello. Thank you. This is all true, hopefully.
Yeah, could you please tell a little bit more about the company and your job? I know that before BigCommerce, you were working in email marketing and digital advertising.
Yes, so I have a pretty solid experience in e-commerce in general, but not directly working in e-commerce. So I started as a product manager in a product company that was providing e-commerce brands with the ability to send emails. And that was my first step into this e-commerce world. From there, I worked a little bit in a company that was doing advertising for different e-commerce brands. And then at some point, I thought that I've been always working on the partner side, and I was very interested how it's going to look like to work on the other side of e-commerce within the platform itself. So this is how I joined e-commerce around 4 years ago as a product manager. Yes, I recently had anniversary in November. It was my 4 years here. Amazing 4 years here. I started as a product manager. Then I grew to senior product manager, and my current position is manager of product management. So I'm mostly leading everything related to when it comes to multi-site management, international, and some other cool stuff. So happy to share my knowledge and experience.
Wow, you do a really great job. As far as I know, you are helping stores to develop and conquer more markets. As we at ClickDealer know how important the product is, having such giants as Walmart, Tesco, etc., as our exclusive partners, we know that a lot of people are switching now from offline to online stores in their shopping. So could you please tell your expert opinion, what are the essential parts of an online store to make it competitive and customer friendly?
So this is very true. We do see a lot of brands not switching, but adding online component to their offline business. This is obvious because everyone is looking for ways to grow. And for some brands, growing means expanding to other markets, as you said. For others, starting to sell to different shopper segment. For others, a big growth opportunity is getting not only offline customers, but expanding online. And when you build, it's very hard to be in the shoes of e-commerce brand because there are so many things you need to care about. Starting from, as you said, you need to make sure your website looks good. It's attracting, it has good design. On the other hand, performance matters. So if your website doesn't load, nobody will shop there.
Yeah.
And the speed, as shoppers, you shop online, I shop online. We all know that when it takes ages for the page to load, you lose the intention to buy something. So the speed and performance, also we all shop on mobile. Our phone is always in our pocket. So making sure website is mobile friendly, of course. No one even mentioned this out loud because this is just the new normal. And this is just the beginning of the things you need to care about as a brand. Then you need to make sure that you have products being attractive, which means attractive product images. So it's not just the random photos anymore. You want 3D photos, you want AR, VR, and all other cool things. You need to make sure that you invest in personalization, because everyone wants to shop in a way that will be relevant for them personally. So product recommendations, I don't know, smart cross-selling and upselling. This only when it comes to the shopper experience itself, then you come to checkout and you want to make sure that you will get your order as fast as possible, as cheap as possible, ideally for free. You have payment options that suits you that you can use. And then, of course, the post shopping experience. So email marketing, communication around your order, easy return policy in case something won't fit you. So all of that brings e-commerce brands to a point where there is a ton of things they need to think about, from acquiring shoppers, then way to converting them, and then making sure they will come back to you to buy something else. And fortunately, a lot of tech companies build their business around each of those stages of the funnel. So as an e-commerce brand, you just need to make a smart choice. You don't have to do it all.
Yeah, really. Thank you. Really useful tips. The core of the store and its UI and UX are very important when we're talking about even marketing strategy. It is always easier to attract new customers to a quality product. And we in ClickDealer are ready to provide the quality leads and welcome affiliates and media buyers who has traffic for the high top brands and merchants. With our 11 years experience, we are providing sales increase to our exclusive advertisers and competitive rates, highest revenue shares to our affiliates. And recently we had case with our exclusive partner Walmart. They came to us to increase the number of new customers. And after analyzing their website, we found out that they have a really high bounce rate. We suggested some site optimization, as you have mentioned before, that is really important, and launched a few campaigns, Facebook campaign, TikTok campaign, and to increase their presence and to bring them new users. And secondly, we launched search traffic from Google, from Bing, Yahoo, which improved this bounce rate. And in the result, we helped them to generate almost $85 million in sales. So there is still much work to do, of course, to like scaling email marketing, coupon websites, price comparison sites, etc. And about such giant stores, I heard that you were called the main brain lead when talking about international expansions. Could you also tell a little what should merchants and brands keep in mind when they are starting their journey of expansion?
So as you said, like regardless if the brand is expanding internationally or to the new segment or going from offline to online, like the good user experience and the good website matters the most, because like if you drive traffic to a website and your website doesn't convert, like it's like trying to fill in the bottle which has a hole in it. So it will never be full if you're no matter how many water you will try to put there. So when it comes to international selling specifically, this is a huge market opportunity because of the growth of online sales, because of the openness of the markets. And this is one of the primary growth enablers that brands are considering now from what we see. And to give you a good example, international selling long time ago meant that okay, you can just ship internationally. So you have a website and somebody goes to that website, you need just to make sure they can pay and you can ship. This is no longer the case. Now, if you want to really grow internationally, you have to pay a lot of attention to really localizing shopper experience. And it doesn't mean just the language. my mom loves shopping. So if she would get a budget, she will be buying things every second, which is a nightmare. But in general, she's a good example of a target audience for international brands. So she doesn't speak English. She only speaks Ukrainian. So for a brand, in order to get her to buy something, the website needs to be in her native language. She doesn't know how to convert foreign currencies. So in order for her to understand how much she would need to pay, she need a website in her local currency. Then the selection of the products, she loves personal offers. She only buys something when it's on sale. So she will never buy at a normal price.
So
So
sweet.
promotions, exactly. Everyone likes savings, and
Yeah, of course.
she would
Discounts.
exactly, and she would expect not the general sale, but on her national holidays when brands are doing promotions in her country, when she shop online and she see a brand localized to her language, to her currency, it feels like native to shop there, and promotions should match the local needs of the shoppers. So it's going to be different holidays in every country, and shoppers in those countries would expect something at that specific day. So we don't shop on Thanksgiving because this is not our holiday, but we would shop on, I don't know, on another holiday, yeah, which is local to Ukraine. So promotions, then she needs to make sure that she can pay with a card that she has, and she has no idea what is PayPal, but she knows how to use Apple Pay, for example. So for her, since this is a very local payment option in her country, she needs to see something local on checkout. And of course, getting the package, so delivery. She doesn't know what FedEx is. She doesn't know what DHL is, but she knows a local provider within her country. So in order for her to buy something, she needs to understand how she will get this package. So localization is much more than just the language and the currency. It's
And how she would track it.
around,
Yeah?
yes, like in general, like what we call international expansion and localization now is making sure that regardless of where your brand is coming from, shoppers in the country you expand to need to feel your brand being as local as any other local brands that they have. So, and it comes to everything like a website, a shopping experience, checkout experience, post order experience, so all of that. And this is what going to be more and more important as brands expand internationally. So they need to think about the whole journey.
Yeah. We are talking about huge brands, but there is still a lot of space for some mislead and fraud. And when you told about your mom, I also reminisced a story. Usually funny stories in our work are about how to explain your mom what you're doing and where are you working. Yeah. But especially in marketing. But I had a case one day. My mother saw an ad in Facebook with the famous singer of her age, because the targeting works great. And the ad said, "Oh, I'm using this face cream and I'm looking fantastic." And my mother, she really believed it, and I hardly stopped her from buying this $1 cream. A face cream, yes. So mislead and incentives are usually forbidden in our business, and we strictly deal with the fraudulent traffic, but it still has some place to. With the affiliate marketing, because I hear what you say, and I think about our business, and in affiliate marketing, everything always boils down to provide the quality traffic at scale. And most of our strategies revolve around ensuring a steady supply of high yield, brand safe leads. And this way, we have noticed that a lot of traffic goes to such marketplaces for marketplaces, like the Payless Expert. This platform where a lot of deals from other marketplaces are collected, and the customers can look through the niches they're interested at and to find the best deal for themselves. So, Kristina, do you deal with such marketplaces for marketplaces?
So personally, I don't. But the main idea behind getting online businesses to convert shoppers is you need to be everywhere where your shoppers are. So basically, there is no longer brands that are selling just through their website, because their shoppers are not only there. So their shoppers are on Instagram, on those marketplaces for marketplaces. Their shoppers are on Amazon, on Walmart, or on everything basically. And your brand need to be present on all those platforms in order to basically reach to the shoppers. So I know that we have a lot of partner solutions who are enabling this omni-channel selling for the brands, where in one click you can actually get your product optimized to be sold and present on all the different marketplaces. And from what I know, one of the trends in this area is previously the way brands were expanding to sell in different channels, sales channels, where you just basically take whatever you have in your catalog and just push your product to Amazon, to Walmart, to any other marketplace. And that was working. But right now, it's not longer the case where you can just push whatever you had in the catalog. You need to actually make sure that your product description, your product images will match the audience on each of those marketplaces. So you need to really optimize your product to make sure that it's going to be noticed by the shopper on that marketplace or marketplace for marketplaces. So this is something where the market is moving to. And I hope that solution providers like those marketplaces will give brands tools to easily do that, so that they will not have to spend extra time on doing it and can focus on actually things that matters, like things.
Is it also about some discounts? Because you are saying that to be noticed, you have to give something, and it is usually the discount.
In a lot of cases,
Yeah.
yes, like pricing strategy. I've heard even cases where brands were using Amazon to then drive traffic to their website, because Amazon is very popular. So there is a ton of audience there, and they have a small local brand where they might not get that much shoppers attending the website itself. So they were kind of allocating some portion of their product, putting a good discount to sell them on Amazon, and from there kind of driving people to their website for more. So a lot of strategies around marketplaces lie within trying to catch the shopper there and then drive it to your brand.
Yeah, I've heard that retail media is now very popular, and it is predicted to even gain more leads than CTV and even TV by the end of this year.
Oh, this could happen. I would be interested to look
So,
into how things evolving there.
yeah, so discounts are often made for some holidays, and we have survived just the holiday season. How this period influences your business? Because November and December, it's the time for holiday rush, and e-commerce faces a huge growth during this period as people are buying presents for their nearest and dearest.
Being honest, in my 4 years at BigCommerce, this season is the craziest one, because all the online brands, this is the most important part of the year for them. This is when they get a ton of purchases, and this is the time when everything should be as smooth as possible. So nothing should interrupt this shopping madness during these days. And from what I'm seeing at BigCommerce, every year numbers are growing. So basically, our brands are selling more and more and more. And this year, we get a report of a platform uptime during this period. So BigCommerce for multiple years in a row is always 100% uptime during this period to make sure that nothing will go wrong for the brands while shoppers are attacking their sites trying to buy something. So this is one of my favorite periods of time of a
But
year.
also the busiest, right?
Yes, the most nervous for us, the most busy for the brands. So, but still very cool. We do preparations for this period of time way ahead. So, like at least 6 months before we start planning and doing optimizations to make sure that during this week, I would call it even week, everything will be good.
Yeah, we also starting to prepare way ahead, and usually the merchants and advertisers, they give some discounts, promos, and we are launching some bonus programs for our affiliates and media buyers. And this year, ClickDealer noticed a growth of about 30-40% in e-commerce vertical during November, and it's Cyber 5 week. And about 20% more in December during the Christmas holidays. And then it comes the Q5. A lot of people think that it is a dead season, but we know that it's not true, as people are having a rest after holiday, they are giving away their presents, and it's time to care about themselves. So we noticed that the most profitable verticals during this period, or Q5 period, is e-commerce, of course, always, and health and beauty, gaming and iGaming, and also mobile content. Yeah. Anyway, the year has come, the new year has come to our planet, and everyone is making predictions what it will be like. So, Kristina, what do you foresee for merchants, for brands, and for stores in 2024?
Oh, there is a ton of things that are coming, that's for sure. I would probably start with what we previously chatted. Omni-channel selling is not going anywhere. It's just transforming to be more personalized and to open up new opportunities, including social, different social platforms and different ways to sell your products there or to highlight your brand there. Then everything related to optimizations and AI. I don't know, like who is not speaking about AI now, but it's for a reason. So AI is kind of a tool that is helping you to optimize different things. So starting from optimizing how you operate, so brands will look more into that, like what are the tasks that we can stop doing ourselves and get help from AI powered tools. Wrapping up with personalization, so everything related to personalization, personal offers, personal discounts, I don't know, in chatbots, how AI can help us to make progress there. So everything AI when it comes to personalization and operational management optimization will be a huge trend. Then probably fulfillment and returns for e-commerce brands. They will for sure, like as a brand, what you care about is how to optimize your costs. When it comes to fulfillment, when it comes to returns, it's all around like the cost. So I know that there are a lot of explorations around how AI can help to optimize fulfillment, for example, how we can get orders delivered faster, how we can optimize how we deliver, how we can optimize returns in a way, how we can understand why items are being returned, make the process smooth, how we can prevent people from returning items, or even if they return, how we can make them stay. So this will be a trend in e-commerce as well. Everything related to cybersecurity, as we can see now, even within the war, like cyber crimes is a weapon. Like, so you can stay at home and crash the whole government just by hacking stuff. And cybersecurity matters for online shopping, as you mentioned, your mom and different kind of frauds. So with AI being there, it will also get leverage for things like that. So online stores and platforms powering those online stores would need to invest more and more in cybersecurity to make sure that shopping is secure. From probably other trends like expansion internationally, I would definitely see this continue being a trend. And one more interesting one, which is relevant for shoppers in different continents, in Europe, in Australia, in America, sustainability. So shoppers care more and more about how the products that we are buying influence the nature, basically. So eco-friendly packaging, eco-friendly other things, recyclable products. So this will matter for shoppers more and more, and they will shift to choosing products that have a positive impact on that. So brands should start caring about that as well.
Yeah, that's great. I see that a lot of brands are caring about our planet by reducing the packaging.
Yes.
This is like the first step to saving our planet.
You can see that in a lot of countries, there is now different eco taxes and eco fees.
Yeah.
So if you're basically, if you are buying something, you will pay extra to get this recycled then. So brands will care more and more about that. And I think that there would be more regulations coming in different countries related to that.
Online payment also reduces the paper money using. Yeah, so it's also like one of the strategies of saving our planet. Okay, and how do you think will AI someday take your job?
Hopefully not, but in general, I think that the main purpose of technologies is to help people operate better and be more effective and productive. So I don't think that at some point in time, AI will just take all of our jobs. I think we have a really good chance to leverage technologies to optimize how we do work and focus less on operations and more on being creative, more on, strategy and vision and thinking. Yes. So I would really love to see how AI is going to help everyone with that. We have a tool. Now we just need to figure out how to use it to become more productive.
Yeah. And also I heard that video ads are now more popular among users than ordinary visual arts. Videos are now integrated in all major platforms and social media, and the viewers are 90% likely to buy products after viewing these videos than just reading or seeing the creative. And that makes YouTube influencers, Instagram, and live streamers just crucial. And merchants have the opportunity to integrate videos in their stores as well as retail medias with your help, of course.
We do provide the ability to add both videos and images for the products. It's obvious that videos work much better than pictures because there is motion there and it's catching your attention. Like my favorite example is Avatar. Like, what if you would watch Avatar just in pictures? You will definitely not like this movie. You will definitely not want to watch it again if it were just static pictures. But when there is emotion, when there is a movie, this is what makes you excited. This is what catching your attention. Same with selling any product. Like the best way to show something is to have a video, live video about this. And I know that we have a lot of partners who are specifically focused on making sure that product images, product videos are as interactive as possible. Because when you're buying something online, something that is missing in this shopper journey is the ability to actually touch the product.
Oh, yeah.
So the more you can get from that experience before making a purchase, the more chances that you would actually buy something.
Yeah. And what about AR and VR, maybe even metaverse? Some say that this is the future of retail and that the metaverse will be the new mall.
It could happen, definitely. I was recently exploring different e-commerce verticals. So based on what they sell, what are the things that are critical for those verticals and why? And when I was exploring home, garden, and furniture, I noticed that this is one of the verticals where AR and VR might be an essential piece of their business, because when you're buying a table online, like you want to see how this table will fit your room, or when you're buying a sofa. So
Yeah.
technologies like AR will help you, like right from your phone, check if the sofa fits your room. So a lot of industries will be definitely leveraging that, because this is something that help shoppers to feel the experience before buying it, or to feel the product, or to see the product. So I would bet on this industry booming moving forward.
Yeah, and I guess the main consumers of this will be gender Z, because for now the main target audience for online shopping and social media users, gender X. And the main platforms for ads are now Facebook, TikTok, and the best working segments of e-commerce are no, for us is clothes, accessories, furniture, electronics. But as soon as the gender Z are becoming adults and their spending power increases, they are becoming the future target audience.
Recently, I was buying sunglasses for me, and on a website, on Ray-Ban website, they have the ability to try them on with
Wow.
basically, yes. And this is how I was picking the sunglasses, and my mom was giving me advice like, "Oh, this suit you better." And then in a few days, she came to me, she found sunglasses for her on a different website, and she was like, "Kristina, show me, how can I try them on in the same way?" And I was like, "Mom, this website doesn't have this." And she was like, "Oh, okay, I thought I can try on anything on any website now." So my mom is not even a Generation Z, but when she saw what you can do, she was like, "Okay, how can I do it on the other website?" And this other website don't have it, and she didn't buy glasses from them. So this will become more and more important, not even for all our generation, even for our parents' generation, because technologies really make
Oh,
life better, and everyone wants to leverage that, which is good.
yeah. And I think that this way offline stores will just close, and everyone will do their shopping online, since you can already put on some dress on your digital copy and see if it fits. So you don't need to try it in the offline shop.
Um, I would say like there was a huge boom around online selling, especially during COVID times where
Oh,
everyone was
yeah.
locked at home and online shopping was booming. But what we see now is offline shopping becomes stronger, so it's not going anywhere. And the trend is within the fact that people want to shop both online and offline. And when they do it, this is kind of a connected shopper journey. So when I go online to buy something, when I then go to the same brand offline store, I would expect my shopper journey to continue, as well as things like buy online, pick up in store. They are gaining more and more popularity because yes, you like to choose something online, you like to order something online, but in a lot of cases, you want to walk into the store, get this communication, get this connection with the brand
Yeah.
experience, and
Personal
pick up your
approach.
order. Yes, so I don't think offline shopping is dying. I think offline shopping is converting to something new
Yeah.
where it's just the additional step in the shopper journey, and this journey should be connected. And this is what a lot of brands will be focusing on how to connect online and offline shopping experience to be, like a single shopper journey instead of being completely separate as it was one time ago.
Wow. Can you predict some niches or verticals of e-commerce to develop this year?
I've checked that, like in general, apparel is
Mhm.
growing. Uh, Home, garden, furniture is growing. Sporting goods are growing. Uh, B2B, I wouldn't divide this to a separate vertical because this could be related to anything. But B2B is booming. Like B2B commerce is booming. It's predicted that in 2024, the growth will be smaller, but it's still a good portion of growth, which is kind of forcing companies to look into how we can better serve B2B businesses. And others like, I don't know, accessorize, everything related to e-commerce is growing in general in parallel with the growth of offline businesses. So it's not only offline brands moving to online, it's also online brands opening up offline presence just to fulfill the demand from the shoppers.
Yeah. Do you think it's like an impact of COVID and the post-COVID time? Because when we were locked at home and tried to stay healthy, we've ordered a lot of things online and we didn't buy any apparel, any accessories. We just bought something for us personally, for our health and for our house, because as we were staying at home for a long time, we decided that we need to check something, to fix something, and to make our home more cozy.
Of course, like when you don't have anywhere to wear clothes, you will not buy
Yeah.
it if you're sitting at home. We were laughing with my colleagues today that one of them went to a co-working space today to work just to wear clothes that she's buying, because when she's working from home, she's just in her pajamas. So yes, I think a part of it is the fact that people want to go out now post COVID, and they start buying things. On top of that, there are so many cool new brands uh, going live, and there are so many things, so many designers, so many great brands, and like they make their offering be very attractive to shoppers. Of course, shoppers are buying. We all
Yeah.
are shopaholics at some point, so
Yeah, yeah. Especially on holidays.
yes, yes.
Yeah, the landscape of technology and interests evolves rapidly, and keeping up with current trends, adapting to them is crucial to effectively engage in the audience and sustain the growth of your business. Kristina, thank you so much for sharing your insightful vision. I think it will be really useful for merchants and marketers. And also, yeah, I can but mention that you do a great job, and I wish you and BigCommerce to prosper in 2024. If you have a shop or you want to go online or maybe even to grow internationally, you need to work with Kristina and BigCommerce. And if you need leads, customers, or you have relevant traffic, ClickDealer is always here to cooperate. The link for registration will be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hopefully, this was helpful. And I really hope that 2024 will be much better than 2023. So let's rock.